He was worth $84 billion, yet he chose to live in the same unpretentious house for 6 decades. What could possibly compel a man of such immense wealth to remain in a home that many would consider humble? This dilemma incites curiosity, beckoning us to explore the intricate tapestry woven from the threads of money, mindset, and meaning. In the financial world, we often find ourselves ensnared in a relentless pursuit of wealth, measuring success by the digits in our bank accounts. But consider this: what if the true essence of wealth isn't merely about possession, but strictly about perception? How do we navigate the tumultuous seas of risk and reward? What if the cornerstone of financial success lies not in our investments alone, but in the daily decisions we make, those choices that shape our financial destiny? Let us embark on a journey through the life of Warren Buffett, a name that resonates with investing success, yet whose journey transcends mere monetary accumulation. From a young age, Buffett was captivated by the stock market, influenced by his father's profession as a stockbroker. This early exposure sowed the seeds of financial wisdom, but unlike many aspiring investors today, dazzled by the fleeting excitement of trades and the siren call of cryptocurrency, Buffett embraced patience, not as passive waiting, but as an active strategic advantage. Imagine the young Warren, immersed in financial statements, resisting the urge to sell amidst the chaos of market panic, instead appreciating the underlying value in companies' long-term potential. Each investment was a calculated decision, rooted in analysis rather than impulsive emotions. In a culture yearning for instant gratification, we should ponder: what transformations could we witness in our financial lives if we cultivated a similar patience? Fast forward to 1987, the infamous Black Monday crash, where the market plummeted by 22% in a single day, sending waves of panic crashing through Wall Street. Investors scrambled, frantic to rid themselves of stocks, driven by fear and the instinct to protect their dwindling finances. But there stood Buffett, steadfast amid the tumult, evaluating opportunities rising like phoenixes from the ashes of despair. In a remarkable display of emotional discipline, he purchased when others fled, believing in the market's eventual recovery. This was no stroke of luck, but a testament to his ability to maintain composure when everyone else lost their heads. In that defining moment, Buffett unveiled a profound truth. Financial mastery is less about number crunching and more about the mindset we uphold in the face of uncertainty. Now let's reflect. Could you stand firm amidst a market in freefall, while those around you reveled in momentary gains, chasing the euphoria of the next trend? How often do we succumb to the seductive allure of instant gratification, rather than honoring the power of steadfastness in our own financial journeys? Peeling back the layers of Buffett's success reveals not just an investor, but a philosopher of wealth. Each dollar for him wasn't just another asset. It was a commitment to something larger than the fleeting pleasures of today. There's profound wisdom in realizing that time, patience, and insight have the potential to cultivate wealth far more effectively than impulsive trades driven by FOMO. The fear of missing out, a modern affliction in our hyper-connected world. As you contemplate this, consider how intensely Buffett's introspective nature fueled his strategy. He didn't predict markets, he studied human behavior, recognizing the emotional cycles that dictate response. Like waves upon the shore, influenced by unseen currents of fear and greed, our reactions can often lead us astray. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, how frequently do you find yourself caught between impulsive reactions and well-considered calmness? In today's fast-paced world, where information floods in at lightning speed, our patience can feel like a liability. Yet Buffett's legacy showcases a potent counter-narrative. Often, it is patience that rewards us handsomely in the end. The essential takeaway here isn't merely to emulate Buffett as if he offers a manual to replicate. Instead, it is to grasp that our financial behaviors echo our beliefs, values, and resilience. When he acquired a share of Coca-Cola at $1.09 in 1988, he didn't just see tasty refreshments. He glimpsed a powerful global brand steadfastly supported by deep customer loyalty. That insight, layered with the passage of time, transformed a simple investment into a multi-billion-dollar legacy. Now consider the challenges we face today. We inhabit an era teeming with information at our fingertips. Social media bombards us relentlessly with stories of survival, lifestyle showcases, and tantalizing stock market rumors, luring us into the pursuit of quick wins. Yet our psychology often lags behind the blistering pace of technology. In this landscape, emotions dance as puppet masters behind our financial moves, prompting us to endlessly check our balances, obsessively ponder market predictions, and sometimes make decisions devoid of rationality. What if we began to view patience as a skill, a capacity to hone and refine, rather than an exhausting waiting game? In settings that champion hustle and speed, consider how your mindset might shift if you approached investing with profound self-awareness, tracking not only your portfolio, but also the emotional triggers at play. Imagine this. What transformations would your portfolio undergo if your ego relinquished control over your trades? If you weathered the market's whims with serenity, focusing solely on your strategic vision? These reflections illuminate the profound relationship we have with money, reminding us that wealth is not merely about accumulation, but deeply rooted in understanding our own fears, desires, and the stories we weave about our value and financial well-being. Delving deeper into the essence of successful investing, we often overlook the emotional intelligence required to navigate market fluctuations, the capacity to ride the tumultuous waves of fortune. Investors who grasp their psychological profiles, acknowledging their fears, uncertainties, and biases, are more likely to make sound choices in adversity. Remember the last economic downturn. Many faced job losses, home foreclosures, and shattered dreams. Yet true to his nature, Buffett harnessed that crisis not as a setback, but as an opportunity for growth. It transcended merely buying low. It was a reinforcement of a mindset that recognized potential amid chaos. In that moment, he emerged not just as a builder of wealth, but as a beacon of resilience, showing us that our greatest asset may well be our capacity to endure and adapt. Now, as we draw this dialogue to a close, let's anchor the profound truths we've uncovered on our expedition. At the heart of each financial decision lies an inquiry into our beliefs and values. How do we align our investments with our long-term aspirations instead of short-lived fears? Each dollar spent or saved, compounding over time, narrates a story, one of patience or one of impulse. Perhaps the richest insight of all is that the primary barrier to wealth isn't the external challenges we often blame, but rather the internal struggles we must face. Ultimately, wealth isn't forged in stock exchanges or entrepreneurial pursuits. It is sculpted in the mind. The wealthiest individuals I know share one critical trait. They comprehend the intrinsic power of time. Time to learn, to grow, to witness their investments blossom. Perhaps the most significant investment you'll ever undertake is learning to wait. As we part ways on this profound exploration of investing and our psyche, let us carry forward an enduring truth that resonates long after the din of trading quiets. It's not merely about being wealthy, it's about never handing over ownership of oneself to the pursuit of wealth. Reflect upon this as you navigate the intricate, beautiful journey of wealth creation that lies before you.